Okay, so the right one is the original deal. The left one is the HID. What is missing is the 3 nubs. If you notice the nubs on the 3 sides, there's 3 of them. There is no nubs here that could actually be fitted into the ring. There's three ring sides right here that you could fit, that it actually sits into the housing. So it fits right in there, so then it doesn't move. And then the ring goes on top, and it fits, and it tightens down because the width of this part is thicker. The width of this part is thicker than the width of this.
No width.
The thickness of this part. It's the height of it. This one is approximately 1/4 inch higher or thicker than the HID deal. So that's why the ring will not sit in right and will not tighten. As far as the rear housing goes, you could tell that this one's a lot higher than the original one, which I understand because of the wiring. However, when it sits on to this bottom and it fits right into it, it's too high where you can't adjust the headlamp by the 2 adjusting bolts on the top and on the side on this side. Here, take this out. The side on this side. This bolt and this bolt.
Alignment.
There's the alignment bolts. You can't be aligned or adjustable because of this boot that's too high. As far as this one goes, it's short enough where when you stick this deal, here, move that. Stick this deal on there,
and then
there's still room because it's short enough to adjust the headlamp back and forth to those 2 adjusting bolts, the high and left and right, high and low. He understands. So that's the problem, and that's the main problem with that. The main problem is the height or the thickness of this edge and the thickness of this edge, which is about 1/4 inch, and the original one includes this dip right here. That's the main problem, is the dips that can't be seated into this housing.
Cannot be tightened up.
And it can't be tightened because it's not thick enough, and there's nothing to support or stabilize the headlamp. So that's why it spins around in circles and it can't be seated on.
And it's still loose.
Yeah, it's still loose and it still spins and whatnot and so forth.
So this height, this will be okay.
Yeah, the height of the lens is okay. It's just the height of the edge. Here, take that off. The height of this edge is not thick enough without the support of the three rings, which is this. It's supposed to sit into the dip.
Something like that.
But that's the problem, and let's figure something out.